Richard Simmons' cause of death has finally been revealed, and it's not at all what we expected. The news was revealed to people in a statement from Simmons' publicist, Tom St., on August 20th, more than a month after the fitness guru's death. He said, "This morning, Richard Simmons' brother Lenny received a call from the LA coroner's office. The coroner informed Lenny that Richard's death was accidental due to complications from recent falls and heart disease as a contributing factor. The toxicology report was negative, other than medication Richard had been prescribed." Simmons was found dead in his home by his longtime housekeeper and good friend, Teresa Reveles, on July 13th. At the time, LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division was called in, but this was only because of the high-profile nature of the celebrity's death. According to a report from TMZ, Reveles told authorities that Simmons had complained of dizzy spells the day before his death and fell in the bathroom. Reveles urged him to seek medical attention, but he wanted to stay home because it was his birthday. Tragically, the fall was too much for him.
In an older person, they may not be as resilient and they may not bounce back as quickly from a fall or complications from a fall.
Family, friends, and fans alike were shocked by his sudden passing. St took to Instagram and wrote, "Today I lost a best friend, a confidant, a cheerleader, a family member and client. The world lost an angel. I've known this amazing and kind and loving man for 32 years. Tonight is the first night in years that I didn't get a call asking about my day and wishing me a good night's rest and to sleep with my angels. Tomorrow morning, that morning call won't come." A few days later, a private funeral was held for Simmons. According to St, only his family and closest friends attended. As we mentioned before, Simmons felt unwell the day before his death, but his brother Lenny Simmons didn't expect anything serious to come of the matter. He told ET on July 15th, only a few days after Richard's passing, "It was really a shock. He wasn't feeling really well that day because he said he thought he'd had some food poisoning." Lenny described receiving the phone call from Reveles saying that he had died. He said, "My soul just felt sucked out of my body." Later that month, Reveles told people that Simmons looked peaceful when she discovered his body in the bathroom. She also noticed that his hands were clenched into fists, explaining, "That's why I know it was a heart attack. I had a heart attack a few years ago and my hands did the same thing." Months before his death, Simmons revealed he had health issues. After discovering a strange bump under his eye and visiting a dermatologist, he was informed that he had basal cell carcinoma. However, the cancerous growth was successfully removed, so it seemed that he was in relatively good health all the way up until his unexpected death. Simmons gave a final interview to People just days before he passed away. It was his first since his sudden retirement in 2014. Describing how he was spending his time at home, out of the spotlight, he said, "Today is a beautiful day, but nothing's really different. I got up this morning, I said my prayers, I counted my blessings, and then I went to work, and writing messages, answering emails, and when the email is real extreme, I ask for their numbers and I call them. I'm feeling great because I'm helping people."
I don't have to work anymore. This is my passion and this is my mission.
Until the very end, Simmons was passionate about helping others. This will forever be his legacy.